and non-military lawyers who represent individuals who are located or have been located at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, anytime on or after September 11, 2001. And the purpose is to identify any conduct by these individuals who may have interfered with the operations of DOD at Gitmo, violated any policy of DOD, violated any laws of the United States, resulted in the radicalization of any such individual, or posed any risk to a member of the armed forces of the United States. And furthermore, this amendment will let the American people know what actions the DOD has taken to address the conduct by these individuals, as well as determine whether the operations at Gitmo have been undermined. In case you don't know, last year the ACLU and the National Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers established the John Adams Project to support military counsel at Guantanamo Bay. The mission behind this treacherous enterprise was to attempt to identify intelligence officers involved in interrogating Gitmo detainees and then provide that information to military defense attorneys representing the detainees so they could attempt to call the intelligence personnel to testify. Last year, photographs of personnel were found in a cell at Gitmo. News reports indicate that American citizens did in fact hire private investigators to surreptitiously photograph people and provide them to enemies of this nation. If true, this disgraceful action by these disloyal defense lawyers involved in the John Adams Project may very well have created a severe security risk for our intelligence community and ultimately the American people. Any attempt to identify and expose to potential harm our nation's fine intelligence and military officers who serve our first line of defense is deceitful, shameful, and illegal. If true, these devious actions by the John Adams Project resulted in three things. One, it's created a significant security risk to intelligence and military personnel, as well as potentially compromised our national security. Two, it would mean that U.S. laws and DOD policies have in fact been violated. And third, it would have affected detainee operations at Guantanamo Bay. It also appears that these pro bono attorneys likely violated the law protecting classified information. The release of these photos appear to violate Section 18 United States Code 798, which prohibits the disclosure of classified information, specifically releasing the faces of any CIA officer to an enemy foreign power is illegal. And here's the law. Whoever knowingly and willfully communicates, furnishes, transmits, or otherwise makes available to an unauthorized person or publishes or uses in any manner prejudicial to the safety or interest of the United States or for the benefit of any foreign government to the detriment of the United States any classified information concerning the communication, intelligent activities of the United States or any foreign government. In addition, concern is that DOD policies were potentially broken. Defense attorneys working for the DOD must abide by the Uniform Code of Military Justice and other directives which govern the representation of their clients. This amendment will ensure that their actions are investigated and identify any policy violations. Lastly, these actions may have negatively impacted detainee operations at Gitmo. Everybody here knows that this facility holds the most dangerous terrorists and foreign fighters that are detained during the operations in support of the global war on terrorism. You're not sent to this facility unless you have directly harmed or conspired to harm American troops, our allies, or innocent civilians. The possibility that lawyers for detainees may have provided illegal information or evidence to these detainees clearly disrupts the mission of the facility and the service members tasked in guarding it. The intelligence community deserves a complete and honest investigation if our nation's laws were broken or if DOD policies were violated.